6 o'clock. I'll call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It looked like.
Oh,
William?
I'm looking for that.
Are we recording?
Oh,
Okay,
Okay.
well, that's
All
a
right.
fantastic thing.
If anybody at home is listening, we're not sure we can find you or answer you, but hey, we're here and we're streaming. So, acceptance of donation, elder and social services.
I believe through the chair, you have
Yes.
a memo from the director.
Yes. It appears as though there was an unsolicited gift from Kathleen Shafford in memory of Fred Shafford. In the amount of $1,000, and he was the first lieutenant in the United States Army. So, anybody have any additional questions or comments?
Motion?
Yes, please. Do I hear a motion?
I motion to accept a donation to the Elder and Social Services Department in the amount of $1,000 from Kathleen Schaefer in memory of Fred Schaefer, and to authorize the town accountant to establish or use the appropriate account for expenditure of said funds in accordance with Mass General Law, Chapter 44, Section 53A, and Upton's financial policies.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Dennis, town manager report and or updates.
Thank you. First up, on Wednesday, February 18th, that's tomorrow at 10 a.m. at the Upton Fire Department, the State Fire Marshal's Office and the Upton Fire and EMS departments will be holding an event to publicly recognize the cooperative efforts of the investigators from various agencies who worked to capture the suspect involved in setting the suspicious fires in Upton and Milford. Additionally, Upton firefighter Matt Kerr and his wife Adriana will be recognized for the vital role they played in capturing the individuals. So it's open to the public, all are invited.
Sounds great.
As an update to the starting date of our new town manager, Kristen Rubin, Ms. Rubin was successful in negotiating an earlier departure from her current position in Berlin and will therefore start here in Upton on Monday, March 2nd.
You don't want to say May.
Yeah, I don't,
That was not what you wanted. Mm-hmm.
I think I was thinking, may I leave now?
Please be done. Yes.
This will give her more time to assist in our budget process than previously considered.
Which is
This
great.
is great news.
Mhm.
There will be an opportunity to meet Ms. Rubin prior to her stop date. There will be a meet and greet at the Upton Community Center on Friday, February 27th.
I believe it's at town hall.
Is it at
I
Town
think
Hall?
it's at town hall.
Okay,
It went out at town hall. No, we said town hall.
Town Hall it is.
Town hall it is.
At Town Hall, February 27th from noon till 2.
Yep.
All town staff are welcome to stop by for an informal introduction along with light refreshments.
Mhm.
And finally, that is a perfect segue into my final interim town manager's update. I am officially notifying the board that my last day as interim manager will be Sunday, March 1st. This marks the end of a 6-month adventure.
In quotes.
I truthfully did not expect to serve as the interim for this long and was hopeful I would assist the town through fall town meeting and perhaps the holidays, but not through the new fiscal year. These last 3 months have been much tougher to function properly at both positions, especially on high level. I certainly could not have done it without the help of so many. It would take me far too long tonight to mention them all. However, I believe they know who they are. So with that, I say thank you for trusting me with such an important responsibility. And as always, I'm proud to serve a great community.
Thank you. It has truly been a pleasure. You have gone over and above, and you have our deepest appreciation and thank you.
We are so thankful that you took.
You're welcome.
You know that. Yeah, so grateful.
Yes. Yes, so. And we'll keep moving on so that we can get you out of your last town meeting, plus BOS meeting early. Okay, any public input from anybody in the audience? Any comments, questions? Yes,
People CDP will also.
could you, just,
Daniel Brooks, 3 Primary Circle.
thank you.
I'd like to propose that the people CDP are also very grateful to Dennis for his extra work.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay, hearing none. Any board member updates?
No.
Hearing none, we're on to the resignation of Stephen Capizillo from the Cemetery Commission.
I
we-
believe, Madam Chair, you have a letter
Yes,
from both the commission and from Stephen.
yes.
And a
Once again-
recommendation from Denise.
Once again, we recognize and great appreciation for anyone's service. This was an elected position. It's not easy to put yourself out in an election. We appreciate it. We wish Stephen all of the best and we truly thank him for his service. Do I have any questions or comments from the board?
No, just sad to see him go.
Do I hear a motion?
I move that the board accept with great regret and thanks the resignation of Stephen Capuzziello from the Cemetery Commission effective February 11th, 2026, and to declare a vacancy and to proceed in accordance with the Upton Town bylaws.
Second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
you may just also want to make a note that it will be now a appointed position rather than an elected.
Of course, it will, yes. We voted at the last town meeting.
Oh, we
so-
know. So, yes.
if we change the bylaws. So, the next up is continued discussion and possible vote, for the fuse funding. The Rakuten. Check out the new route. Now you shouldn't take off.
Just want to say, as someone who has hearing trouble, this rug has already made it there.
That's nice to know. Good.
Good job. You need to do more on the wall. Yeah, but this makes a difference.
That's nice to know. So Mr. Rakuten was here last meeting. I believe we're looking into which trust.
So this is the William Knowlton Trust Fund.
Mhm.
I asked for an update from Kenny Costa on the balance. And we have a balance as of tonight of approximately $142,000 in that account.
Just to clarify for folks, this is the trust account set up by the Green family for the use by the select board as our general discretion for any purposes we deem appropriate.
All right.
Is it for any purposes or is it for Upton residents? Just.
Well, it would always be up to us.
Now, this one is the account that has a great deal of leeway.
Okay.
So, I mean, I think if you look, I included a copy of the actual
Okay.
trust, I'm sorry, with it, so you
Yes.
can read it.
That's fine. All right, do we have any further questions?
Comment.
Yes, Bill.
It's actually the William Knowlton Fund, not the Epstein Fund.
William Knowlton Trust Fund, sorry, yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Any questions, comments from either the audience or the board?
Nope, just a reminder that last time we were here and went through this and we're all very supportive and just wanted to make sure we were sort of doing the accounting properly. We've identified the correct fund and have clarity around what the balance is, so I think we're ready to go.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
I make the motion to approve the fuse funding request in the amount of $3,000 from the William Knowlton Trust Fund to help fund senior center, senior soiree, summer barbecue and ice cream social, and the winter holiday party contingent upon confirmation of eligible use under the trust governing terms, and to authorize the town manager and finance director to process the expenditure accordingly.
Second,
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Congratulations.
Thank you.
One little teeny asterisk, because it is for the benefit of Upton residents, when we do a sign up, they should take priority.
Absolutely.
I know we are a hot spot for many towns.
Tanya has said that she will be doing that for the events that seem to fill up really fast this year. So Upton residents will certainly get priority. And just on behalf of the 2,500 seniors in town, we really appreciate considering this request and the generosity of the amount. So you can be sure it'll be put to good use this year.
It always is. Our community center, especially the senior center portion, is truly a shining star. As I said, I know there are people from many other towns that are coming to the community center for both the library and the senior benefits, and
And they're-
we did a beautiful job, but It's great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We can
Thank
sign that.
I know. Brett's too young.
He
Oh,
is.
man. What's the cutoff, Steve?
Steve, Brett wants to know how old he has
What's
to
the
be
cutoff?
to join Fuse.
Say it again.
How old does Brett have to be to join Fuse?
You don't have to be any age.
Oh. Okay, there you go.
As long as I, all right, as long as I can dance and pay.
Yep, there you
All
go.
right.
Look out, someone's gonna be cutting a rug. Okay, next is the discussion on the LOW Racine Trust Fund.
So for the board's perusal, I gave, and I provided a copy that Mr. Taylor was able to provide me with of the actual trust. And you can see the language associated with the three different funds. We have the B fund, which is for residents in need, has a current balance of $697,243.34. We have the C, which is the educational portion of that one, has a balance of $157,091.22. And then the D fund, which is the beautification fund, has a balance of $218,333.06. And I brought this up because I know the board has been asking about the parameters around spending from these three different funds and the balances. So I provided a copy of the actual trust. So you can see the language for yourself, and then Kenny provided a current balance on each of them.
Yes, that's very helpful. We appreciate it. Any other questions, comments?
Thank you, Lou.
That is first, because we do always ask. Continued discussion and possible right of first refusal. Consider removal from chapter 61A East Street, map 17, lot 011. As I did last time, I am going to recuse myself. I am Realtor of record for this. So I'm going to push my chair back and totally recuse myself. I turn this part of the meeting over to Brett.
Thank you very much. So last time we just again had some questions that we wanted to follow up on. So we heard from planning board, we heard from Mike, Director of Land Use and Inspectional Services, and from Conservation Commission that there's sort of no real interest or other use for this particular parcel. And I looked at it more closely because I was curious about it because it abuts a significant chunk of property that's also owned by the same owner, but there's some wetlands in between, and you pointed out that there's sort of the electrical easement for the high tension wires there. So this really is sort of an isolated corner of usable land that really wouldn't be much use for any larger scale development, or certainly not a contiguous one. So with that, I'm perfectly fine to let this go.
No, I'm going to let go.
Okay, perfect. Do I have a motion?
I move pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 61A, Section 14, to decline to exercise the town's right of first refusal for the property at East Street, map 017, lot 011, and to authorize the chair, town manager, to notify the property owner and assessors in writing of the board's decision and to complete any further administrative steps required by law.
I second the motion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion passes by majority action. Welcome back.
Thank you. Okay, discussion on the Adams family land donation.
So I'm going to ask that the board recognize Phil Taylor to give a brief explanation. An introduction.
We have this is a little bit more descriptive of exactly where the property is.
Oh, thank you.
But in any case, Peter and Penny Adams of Grafton
Okay,
on George Hill Road have offered to donate 2.3 acres of their property in Upton to Upton. It's bordered on one side by Upton's Warren Brook Conservation Area. Excuse me. And to the south by other conservation land owned by the Grafton Land Trust. And then to the west by their own property, and to the north by property of other Adams family. It actually has there's a cart road that passes and all the cart road that passes over it, which is used as a trail. And as I mentioned, it is, it is very much within, thank you, other conserved land. So I provided some information to council. He recommended that we have a title search done, which I think is appropriate. So this evening, we're going to ask that you, if you so desire, to approve the donation subject to a satisfactory title search.
Does anybody have any questions or comments?
Nope, looks pretty straightforward.
Very generous gift. So, do I hear a motion?
I motion that we support the acceptance of the Adams family land donation pending the results of the title search.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Okay, and then approval of the regular meeting minutes from February 3rd, 2026. Did everybody have a chance to review them?
Aye.
Okay, I reached out to Sue. I asked for, it mentioned that I recused myself for personal reasons. I asked that the word personal be changed to professional.
Yeah.
So with that revision, do I hear a motion of the meeting minutes?
I move to approve the regular meeting minutes of February 3rd, 2026 as presented.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Okay. Do I?
Did you, I'm sorry, through the chair, did you do public input?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
you were just so excited to get to yours that.
Yes,
All right. Hey, guess what? Yes, Steve, please. Okay, see, you knew Steve was trying to say something. Please come forward. You just,
The status of the budget is, because mid-February, we don't have anything.
It's still in the process of being put together, Steve. It's not complete yet. Most of, all of the carryover has been uploaded to VEDOT. I spoke with Kenny Costa this weekend. He was anticipating this would be the big week for the push to put something together, so the book could come out hopefully by the end of this week. Our first run at it.
So does that mean that the finance committee will see something this week, or does that mean exactly?
I don't think the finance committee will see it till next week.
anybody else have any questions, comments, concerns? Good. Do I hear a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Unanimous. Thank you.